should be streaming now. Just check on my phone, see if we are streaming. Oh damn! Damn! Cool. Let's have a look. YouTube. Let's have a look. I'm streaming. View channel. Yes, we are. Okay, nice. Yeah, so we're actually looking at a short on EU, so obviously live. Well, yeah, this short. Look at this short. Now, we're actually looking at site with price point below this. This was basically our entry. Price comes down. Now, some of this is to do with news, so I wouldn't even really touch this, but it's not look. It doesn't look like it's affected much, anyways, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, like price essentially just drops from here to probably, well, technically, from what we see, is it fucking opens here. So within a single second from this close all the way up there, right? Within a single second, price was there. News. There's no way you could have possibly entered unless you entered basically when it was up here, but then your rule wouldn't be met, and you're not really going to enter here because spread's going to be higher, and it's just it's not worth it. It's not worth trading these anyway, so it wouldn't have been trade to take, but it was something I saw. I didn't really look for anything. To be honest, I'm not trading anything, you know. No. I did go through. So I did go through earlier. Basically, my own thing. Now, if we go to downloads, it's gonna be here. I've downloaded them a few times, but if I click on this, it will show me. Because I don't want to go through it on here because it's easier on here. Can I? I wish you could view the entire thing. Well, yeah, you can actually. Look at this. So, essentially, this is how, and this isn't for the video. This is just for myself. How I'm going to, because everybody needs a strategy with whatever they're going to do, regardless of who you are or what the fuck you can do. Everybody needs a strategy on how to get to a certain place in either life or whatever you want to pursue or whatever. Now there's there's loads of different things that come into it. So like you've got you got like the beginning, which is like you got to do everything, right? So it comes down to just learning. Right, you've got the hard work, then you've got the logistics or whatever of how to get there and the steps and shit, and then you've also got the execution, essentially. So this is assuming you've already done everything that you need to do. So it's like basically at this point you're profitable at trading. I am, right? So it's like, do I need to prove or do I need to do more learning? Well, I can further my understanding and I can refine my system over time. Don't get me wrong, you know. But I'm not saying that like I need to. I'm fine with what I'm doing, and all I'm doing is the execution or the logistics and then the execution. So so I created plans for that. Now, of course, I had plans with learning trading, and obviously, then I had to go through the entire data collecting, the back testing, just the experience. You know, gaining more experience just in the market itself by just spending hours and hours and hours just staring at fucking charts. Like this shit was just not great. I mean, now I don't really spend much time trading. Right, I probably put in like 2-3 hours a day, if that. When I used to be at fucking 8+ hours a day trading, and that shit's just gonna go down lower and lower. And I'm probably, again in the future, it's probably just gonna sit around 2 hours a day, unless I'm like, you know, trying to refine something and execute higher account sizes. Like for instance, with this, yeah, so for instance, like on a 200k account, right? I could go onto my MetaTrader right now. Okay, we're on 100k coming. The max amount of lots. I don't know if you can see this. Oh shit, it's pretty bright. Like if I could, oh shit, right? If I click buy, like that. Shit. If I click buy, it buys, right? I just bought, and it allows me to buy. I don't know if you can see it. Put it a bit too focused, right? Sorry. Well, the point is, basically, I can buy in a market. I'm gonna actually exit this trade, but what I actually used it for the most part was I needed to know where my stop loss would be in terms of 40 lots, because I execute on a little bit more of a lower one. So if I'm entering, yeah, and then this is what I do essentially. So I entered around my long, technically around a few pips above, so it was around here. It was around here. That was my entry, right? For a buy or a long, and then my stop loss for 1k loss, which is again 1% on this account, is just underneath this, just underneath, right? So it's sitting around 3 to 3.1 pips. That to me is the minimum, and this is what I had to learn myself. That's the minimum amount of pips I have to use, and again that shit's quite easy to understand. Like it's not rocket science. And then all I'll do, I can do this right now if I really want to. I'm gonna click on here, right? I don't know if you can see. If I turn my brightness down, it might help. Does that help? Not really. Camera just doesn't. Okay, look. Yeah, here we go. So this is just an account, and you can just basically set up another one. So again, I'm gonna set one up, and I'm gonna use choose that one, right? Well, technically on this one it's gonna be 500, but again, I can use a different one to actually set that up for me. Now I can't do it at the moment, but I'm gonna have to do that another time, right? To set that up. Again, it's not gonna be that difficult, because you can set a very specific amount of money that you want to trade with, so it's fine. And basically, all you do is you figure out the minimum that you're using, you incorporate it into a system, you then back test it, and then you execute. Now for me, it's going to be set at what? Like literally 3 pips minimum, right? So forget this long, forget that. That was just to just show you that minimum I have to use is 3 pips, right? So that is one of the other things you have to understand, minimum. Oh god. Alright, so yeah, so essentially the plan in how we're going to make ridiculous amount of money, right, like too much money, is through this. So let's have a look. Okay, so firstly, I mean, as you can see, the plan is to get a, again, 50k account, right? Because we had a 25k account, we had a thingy, we've had a 50k account before. We've never, ever, I don't think, been funded with 50k before. I don't think. I might have, I can't even remember, but yeah, 50k, right? That's going to be the plan. So we're going to buy a 50k account, and as you can see, we're going to pass the challenge. Again, it's not just as easy as, oh, we're going to pass the challenge. The overall understanding is that you should pass it anyways, but yes, you could fail it. But again, you're going to buy the 50k account, you're going to take the challenge. There's a decent chance I'm going to pass it anyways, right? There's a high chance, right? And then what you're going to do is, as soon as you make 5 to 10% on that account after you've been funded, right, that's going to give you, right, again, you can do the math on this, it's really not that difficult, but again, 5%, it's going to be 0.05, oh shit, 0.05 like this, and then you're going to do 50,000, right? But it's going to be 2,500 anyways. 2,500, my bad. So it is, okay, my bad. That's 5,000. Okay, cool. So yeah, it'll be 2,500. I knew it would. Anyways, so I'm still going to be looking for at least a 5 to 10% increase. So if I'm looking for around 2,500 to 5k profit within a single month, right? And this is you have to incorporate the time, but you also have to understand realistic expectations. And 5 to 10% increase on an account in a month is something. Well, for me, it's quite doable. And there can be weeks where even I can take 14% gain, even in a single day. But again, that's just through my refinement. And I could come over here and I could go on this one, which I've been backtesting. Not even backtesting. I've just been executing my strategy on this. And you can kind of see the months. We've got 48% in 1 month, 18% in a month, 12% this month. We're down 12% that month, and then this month we're up 7%. Forget this month. This I think I just fucking went straight through it. There wasn't like I could have taken trades. You know what I mean. So I've only traded 5 months, and we're still in the 5th. So there's still more to gain. And this wasn't completely executed in terms of stop losses and stuff like that properly, but again, it's fine. So if we average it out, we're looking at around, again, 10% a month by the looks of things, probably a little bit more, but averaging out 10% a month, or just over, I'd say. Okay, so for me, I know that what I'm doing works, and if I'm looking at a 10% increase, okay, cool. So I'm looking at maybe 25 to 5k profit in a month, right? Cool. I understand what I'm doing. I understand that that's going to happen. Most likely, there's a good chance if I stick to what I'm doing, then sure. So there's that, right? Now, when we get the payout, I forgot. So if it happens earlier, say I hit a 5 or 10% increase in the account within the month, a lot sooner, than what I'm going to do, when I'm funded by the way, is I'm going to create a drawdown system, right, with my current profit. So let's say I'm up like 12%, right? I'm just going to simply allow maybe 1.5 to 2% decrease on the account to play with, so that I can trade with 2% on the account. And then if it goes below that 2%, basically compromising that part, then I'm going to leave the 10% as realized profit, and I'm going to wait until the next week or whenever I can take the payout, get paid out. Then after that, what we're going to do is after this, we're going to go buy Alpha Capital 200k challenge, which is this, right? So again, we're going to get the same leverage, 1 to 100, beautiful. There is unlimited calendar days. We have no sort of shitty things included in that. Again, 8% profit split. Not terrible. The price of this challenge, again, it's not terrible. 200k, it's beautiful. And again, what are we going to do? We're going to look for 5 to 10% in a month. And that 5 to 10% isn't going to be fucking 2.5k or 5k. It's going to in fact be 10 to 20k instead now, right? And you can kind of start to see how it increases, and nothing has changed. Nothing has changed from this to this, by the way. The only thing that's changed is the amount of money we're playing with. That's it. But we're not looking at money. We're looking at percent. That's it. Next one. So we're going to rinse and repeat the exact same thing, as you can see. And then we're going to go over TFT. 400k account. And again, even if we're looking at, again, a 5 to 10% projected on the month, we're looking at... let's have a look. I mean, if it's 5, okay, then we're looking about 20k a month, 20 to 40k a month, essentially. I don't need to do the math, but I will just to show you. 0.05 is going to be 20k. So yeah, 20 to 40k a month will be minimum for the most part. And that is kind of where you come back to the point of it doesn't even need to be the UK salary, but in my circumstance, yes. Look at this. That's 40k, and you can do that in a month. Okay, so that already puts me in the top percent. Like that literally puts me in the highest earners. Because even if we're looking at a minimum, there's going to be you're not even accounting for good trades either. That's the thing. You're accounting for the worst. You're accounting for the worst sort of scenarios of 5% a month. By the way, that's fucking shit. That is shit. Right, that is awful. Okay, 5% for me, I can do that nicely. I can do that smoothly. But then you're accounting for losses and bad months and stuff like that. But yeah, 5% is fucking easy to me. So that already puts me at the top highest percent earners in the UK. Like, not even the UK, probably in the world. Look, okay, top percent earners. Okay, let's do UK. Let's do UK first. Okay, look at this. Look at this. This is where reality comes true. Shit. Okay, look at this. Okay. Okay. Okay, so once you hit 100k salary a year, that bumps you up to the top 5% of earners, right? Again, we're already above, because if you're accounting for at least even 20k a month, at the worst cases, and you're not even accounting, like I said, you're not even accounting for worst months. So even if you do, like, I don't know, 3% a month, let's just say we're going to be very fucking conservative right now, okay? Very conservative, and this is very bad, but yeah, we're being conservative. Okay, so I'm going to times that by 400,000. Look at this. 12k. Okay, times it by 12. Okay, so cool. You're literally already in top 5% of earners in the UK. Okay, that's me. Not yet, but yeah. Okay, cool. That's being conservative as fuck, by the way. So towards the top, nearly again, just under about 200k a year, is going to put you just at the very top, like the pinnacle of the highest earners in the UK. Look at this. I mean, look at this, beautiful. This is ugh. I mean, this is like, I mean, you're getting taxed on fucking 60k. So it's that's fucked. Yeah, that's what you call fucking bullshit, by the way. You're gonna earn 170k, and you're gonna get fucked. You're gonna earn 170k, and then you're gonna lose 70,000 essentially due to tax. And that doesn't even account for other insurances and things that you have in your life. That's the biggest fucking scam. Oh yeah. Okay, look at this. Some jobs pay more than pay 750. Honest, hardest to find than you might think. Going back to okay, so here's some of the things that can make you over 170k a month, guys. Oh yeah, my bad. Not a month, that'd be fucking ridiculous. Hair transplant doctor, don't know what that is, but they all sound like, yeah, they're to do with like health or something around there. So, well, legal. But yeah. So, okay. So the top 99% percentile in the UK is currently 173,000 a year. Anything at this level and above will put you in the 1%. Like, okay. So, again, that was being conservative, but even if we, again, we're gonna hit more than 5, because how much are we doing in this month? How much have we done? 85%. Okay. Yeah, that's put us in top 1%. Look at this. 85%, 0.8. Let's do 80%. Let's just do 80%. You're still gonna understand exactly where I'm coming from on the 400k. Look at this. You made 320k, and it's not even the whole year. You've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we skipped a month. We skipped 2 months. We skipped 1, 2. three. We've got one. Okay, we skipped 2 months. So, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 7 months of inactivity, and we are already in the top 1%. Like, okay. So yeah, that is why, and that's how trading is essentially doable. This is how you can make literally ridiculous amount of money, and people think how can you do that? It's like you just can. So that is my road to execution, essentially. Yeah, it's standard. I mean, then obviously at some point I'm gonna get my own live account. I wanna probably have a. I kind of want my own live account to have about 100k in it. To be honest, I think I'll be happy with like 100k starting account. Yeah, that'd give me a beautiful kick up. But you know, just because compounding, something you can't really do on funded is compound. But with about 5-6 years, even from a 100k account, you could easily turn that into a mil. The math behind it is pretty simple, but yeah. I'm not gonna go into it, but yeah. And obviously, the more money you have, the better. So it all depends. There's so many different ways you can do these, but yeah. I think when you get to that point, you kind of forget the cost of things and the value of things, and that at that point when you're making 10,000 a month, right? A month, because if you think about it, that's 120,000 a year. If you're making a million within a year, you forget how fucking high you are compared to everybody else, and that the lifestyle you want is easily affordable. You get literally anything. But yeah, because a million. How do I do the math? That'll be a million divided by 12. It'll be look at about 80k a month, which is around 25%, I think. No, 50%. No, 25. Because if you times this by 4, so it's just over 25% a month. Though. Okay. Okay, that's probably not as doable, but yeah. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so that's it. That's the plan I created to get into that area. There's that system. Yeah. So we want to go on a 200k account now, and we want to see how well we can essentially execute our strategy through this. Again, we're just gonna simply allow price to do its thing until the next day. So yeah, let's see what we can get. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So let's have a look. I mean, this looks beautiful, honestly. I mean, we got these beautiful breaks here. 2.0 deliveries. It's bullish. Don't get me wrong. It's definitely bullish. We could get a 2.0 delivery if we see accumulation form, but based on the way we're pushing down, it will continue sales. But if we see a nice accumulation, which again we don't really have. We have what, 1 MB up, because if we go on to a 1 hour, like, do we have any really? No, of 1 here. I won't really count from here to here this as a break, to be honest. And in fact, it probably makes more sense as a redistribution. But we could definitely come up. So I think this could be a potential accumulation, but we are in this POI, so if it is to, then I want to see price break these highs here to even consider buys. Otherwise I'm looking to sell, essentially. Let's see, we log on. Log on in the morning, nothing to take by the looks of things. We're breaking down. Yeah, so honestly, by that breaking down first thing in the morning, it's alright, but yeah, I'd like to see a pullback of some kind like this. This is exactly what I'd love to see. Okay. Again, nothing to really take. Yeah. So I want to see. What I want to see is this 2.0 delivery, which is basically what we're getting right now. And then I want to see a nice clean break below, basically this, just like that, right? And then we have to use a minimum of 3 pips, I believe. So it's going to be like that, and that would be the trade that we take, just like so. Whether it's going to run or not is something I don't have a clue. But again, we just simply execute what we've been doing. That's it. So currently about 3% profit on this. It might get taken out regardless. We have to get a 1 to 5, which is what we're currently at. Because remember, no, this ain't a 1 to 5, is it? This is a 1. It's because I'm thinking around 100k. It'll be 10k, won't it? Let me just double check. So we're looking for at least a 1 to 5, which is going to be 5%. So we're looking at, that's 50. Fuck me. I can't do math. You can tell probably. So we're looking. Yeah. So this is. Okay. 2.5R. Okay, we're gonna have to wait. Price do its thing. Nothing to take. See what happens. And it takes us straight up. So we get taken out, I believe, on this. Yeah, we get taken out on this on a -2. But again, this is news, so there's nothing we could do about that. And at this point, we probably wouldn't have even traded this session. It's not like I knew there was going to be news, because I'm not showing the day and it's not indicating news. So yeah. Overall we're right, but we're going to move to the next day now, because there's nothing to take. Yeah, and that's a very, let's just say, very unlucky. That's the shit you don't want to see. But you have to just deal with it. Unfortunately, you can't do anything now. Whatever's happened is fucking done. On the 15-minute again. Got these beautiful breaks, right? Starting to build up a little bit higher. Am I interested in buys? Not really. There's nothing showing me anything. I probably wouldn't even really trade this today, because there's nothing. I mean, might have a 5-minute break higher, 2.0. This could all act as one thingy, but because we're moving like this, a lot of back and forth, and then these breaks higher, yeah, I'd probably be more actually lenient to believe that we could be looking for more highs to take. So I'd be more on the bullish side on this day. Beautiful reaccumulation, coming up to this high, taking liquidity, and then creating that just to take lower. And now we want to see some form of ICI, off of this. So we got the impulse straight up, as you can see. Let's highlight. We got the impulse up, you can see. We got the correction right now, and I want to see something else. Then we got this, so it basically invalidates it. Now you could use this as the I and then the C and then the I, but again, it's all up to you. Me personally, I wouldn't. And yeah, nothing to really take. Could get 2.0 ICI off here. Let's see what we get. Nothing. Beautiful impulse off of here. Beautiful. I want to see price come above here now. Got the impulse, the correction, the impulse. I want to see it come a bit sideways, like this. Beautiful. And then I want to see a nice clean breakthrough here, like that. That puts me in my position. I'm looking at least 3 pips minimum. I think it might be more, but we'll have to sort that out when it happens. That's all. Nothing too serious. And let's see what happens. Takes us out for a -1. That's fine. Still valid for those buys. I'll count this as an entire impulse. Honestly, I don't think that this is a clean setup. This is clean. I'd take a nice buy through basically this position, like that. My entry would have been here. My stop loss would be basically down here. But yeah, something like that. And that would be me done for the day. So let's see what we get. Did not open my position or something? Like what? I don't think it did. Alright, cool. And takes us straight out. Okay. So yeah, we're done for that day. Again, it's probably just because structure's not there. So it was probably just a shit fucking entry anyways. Alright, see what we got. New day. We pushed higher. Yeah, I'm quite happy to look for buys, honestly. I mean, we created this push down. I want to see it come up into here. It doesn't have to though, that's the thing, we understand. So I think lower time frames more important to look at. See what we've got. These bullish breaks. This recent breakdown from here. So it could act as a reaccumulation from this break up, but we didn't break these lows, so it doesn't make sense. So we're still probably going to come and target these lows anyway, so it makes more sense to come down. So yeah, I'd probably say sells, actually, looking at this, from possibly here or somewhere else. Okay, and then yeah, on here we have a beautiful accumulation. This looks like breaking this high up, so it would probably be nice for longs, but I wouldn't want to take it just because that's against what I'm looking for, which is sells, right? So we tapped into this. We want to see a 2.0 sort of deliver something in some way. Not really getting anything. See what we can get. Okay, I want to see the price come down now. Beautiful. Let's take ourselves out because we know we're looking for sells anyways. This is a beautiful impulse off of these places right here. Now this is a nice sell to take. We basically be around here with something like that. That's valid setup in my eyes. But to take it to these lows is, I mean, these lows down here is a lot further, but yeah, it's fine. I wouldn't mind taking this. Takes us out. Gives us -1 that day. Not too bad. Again, nothing to really take. And then that's a nice sell right there. would have been around here, but yeah, here's fine. Something like this. See what we can get. We're about 1%. That's it. Nothing good. 5s are about 2.5%. Nothing good again. Looking for at least a 10k on this to take. Let's move it to 5 minutes. See what we get. A 10k. Beautiful. It landed bang on that. Again, we take 50% off, which gives us 5k profit. Move it to break even, and then we want to let this run to 12R like so. If it wants to. If it doesn't and it takes us break even, then who cares? I don't care. Shit happens. I'd prefer it, but it doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we come up to about minus 2 point something now. So that's took us a little bit out. Contributing nicely. Again, we can keep going. I am a rapper. I'm not. Okay. So again, we've started to create these MBs higher. So we've basically got these and then this. Now, personally, I still see it being bearish. Now, if we use the 15-minute again, what do we have? Do we have a breakdown as a reaccumulation? We have an absorption, I'd say. Possibly. But I still, again, it's not about just my bias being bearish. Again, it just makes sense to sell with what I'm seeing. Let's go back onto the 4-hour. There is no distribution model set on the lower time frame though. That's what I'm basically a little bit and on this we are getting bullish breaks. So honestly, yeah, there's no distribution. Like, this does not look like a clean distribution to me. And if we were, we'd want to be looking to take these lows, all these, to consider shorts. And if anything, it looks more like, yeah, this absorption now would look more of what a reaccumulation. Because look at this beautiful swing from here. That's a lot of volume kicking in. So I think it makes more sense now looking at it for buyers. So see what we can get. Market open. 15 minutes come by. So we came in, we came up, came down, we consolidated. And yeah, a nice buy above around here then is fine, like this essentially. But obviously we're gonna have to enter all the way up here now, unfortunately, is what it is. But yeah, that would be the trade, and that's it. So first literally few minutes of the market open, we're taking a trade, which is actually not too bad, but it doesn't matter how soon you can open a trade. It literally means nothing, and it takes us out anyway, so it doesn't matter. Shit. Yeah, I'm still interested in longs. See if we can get anything clean set up. Beautiful impulse. Again, you could take that, but I wouldn't. Again, you could have taken a buy right here. It's fine. A bit late now. Take a buy above that, just like so. Yep, that's fine. Probably just looking for a bigger expansion now, up, from what I can see. Nice 6, 7, 10k, beautiful. Now we're up to about our 1 to 5 that we look for. Take off 50%, move to break even, and all we're going to do is move it to 12 hour, let it run, see what happens. If we get it, hopefully we do. But again, shit happens. Not really much going on. Probably gonna break these highs now. Beautiful. Coming down. Probably gonna take us out. Yep. And as you can see, so far, as we've done this, by the way, we're still positive. Now, again, this is what I mean by positive for the week, month and stuff, because you're gonna get a lot of these days where you might have a -1 or a -2, right? And the reason it's 1.5 is because we took a loss on that day as well. But that's fine. That's how it is sometimes. And yeah, like as you can see, it's just gonna be last win, and then out of nowhere you're gonna get a nice win. It's gonna be like +14, and then you might even get another day that does that, and then you're gonna just start. Those things are gonna be disgusting. But that's why I've said so many times, this is all a game of expected value. That's all, because this sort of thing, right? What's going on with my thingy right now, where I'm basically, as you can see, forget the win rate, it doesn't matter because I'm positive still. And even though I've only done a certain amount of trades, it doesn't matter because I know it's going to work. But what this is just a game like I've done so many times. Expected value. You start here, you might drop down into drawdown, you might go there, and then you might just go up. You might go down, then you might go up, then down, right? And then, hey, you might even go down even lower, and then you might go up, and then you do this. And then out of nowhere, you're going to get something like this. And then you're going to have these losses again. They just string along. And then you're going to have this again. And then you're going to have normal, just losses, wins, losses, more wins. Hey, you might even get more losses. And then bang. And then it's just going to keep just compounding. That's it. So this currently with all plus -1, -2, +1.5, +1%. It's still going to come out positive. I mean, this would still probably end up in a loss due to commissions and stuff, but that doesn't matter. But yeah. How far are we at now? 42 minutes. Cheers. It doesn't feel like 22 minutes. 42, my bad. I feel like really in depth with this. I mean, I am quite tired. Go to sleep like super early. Like ridiculous time. But yeah, that's. I mean, there's not really much we can do, to be honest. It's just going to be execution of our strategy. That's all. We know it works. I don't need to sit here and do the same shit every day. Although obviously it's working, getting experience and stuff, and you know I can still sit here and I can do the same shit, but it's just boring. It's just boring as fuck. Right? Like I go over here and I can fucking go to my train session like this, and then I can see the simples. It's likely to be buys this day. A potential accumulation inside of here as well. It'd still be more bearish though, honestly, on this. There's nothing has suggested a reaccumulation, and this big push down I don't like it. So honestly, even though it is bullish, I don't see any reaccumulation model, which is not bullish. I just see price come down, do this shit. Probably is a redistribution, because if you got this, like this, then this, and maybe this and this, and then start to push down as a redistribution. So always remember, it's basically something like that, institutional sort of money. Anyways, yeah. So, yeah, I'm looking for sales. You know, we are holding, but nothing is screaming. So honestly, nothing is, especially coming from that POI, and then on the higher time frame, the bearish push down. Yeah, it makes more sense. So yeah, we're on a 1 minute. See what we can get. All we're looking for now is a breakdown of some kind like this. 2.0 delivery. And then we've also got the IC correction, and then it comes down and it goes across the top. Now you can also pair this with a moving average, but it doesn't really, like, bang, we're in for a sell. Stop loss here. Gosh, I'm so tired. Sell like that, bang. See what happens. A lot of consolidation around here, not good, and takes it out. On to the next. Again, we look to take these highs, we're coming high now. And hey, we're probably wrong for the day, right? We can overtake that -1, but I'm still bearish on this regardless. Even though the structure is like this, but see, 1 15 minutes here. Could be an absorption, so let's wait. Again, we're probably going to be done anyways, but yeah. Liquidation could be literally part of a distribution model technically. If we see a breakdown of some kind, then yeah, it's definitely, this is beautiful distribution right here. If we see a breakdown here, it's perfect for sales, by the way. This is beautiful for sales, and like, honestly, I'd be done for the day, but just watch this. It should just be some more sales now, right? I'd say, in my opinion though. Look at that, you got some nice sales here in that 1 minute. Where was it? From here, look at this. Straight down. It was a reaccumulation model by the looks of it, but yeah. And yeah, but so we were wrong, but it doesn't matter, because as long as when you're wrong you only take like -1, then you're fine. Alright, I'm gonna end this video stream. I'm knackered. I probably just need some more sleep, to be honest. Like, I'm so, I mean, it's been work, but yeah. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, I'm gonna probably end it now. I hope you motherfuckers enjoyed. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. And I'll probably record a video at some point. But yeah, see you guys later. Peace. Peace and love. I didn't do it right. Like that. No, like that. Like, peace. Peace and love.